What a perfect day to watch some movies. Hello, it's Courtney here again. Welcome back to my What to Watch Now channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I appreciate all of you that take the time to pull up my videos and watch them, or if you set the notifications and you receive the alerts for my videos. Thank you so much for taking the time to come to my channel and watch my videos. I appreciate you. Y'all, I tried to find 10 movies. I was looking back at all my lists and I thought to myself, girl, why are you coming up with all these 6, 7, 8 movies? Come up with 10 movies, girl. Come up with 10 movies. I tried. Now, I could have thrown anything on this list, any old horror movie, because, you know, there's ones out there that are decent, right? But y'all know I'm not like that. I'm not about that life. So I've got nine horror movies from Hulu, Prime, Netflix, and TUBI. But first, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so you're alerted to the new videos I upload every Friday. Y'all know I don't like to waste any time, so let's get into this list. I'm gonna start the list out on Hulu, and for the first movie, I have Southbound. Okay, horror fans. So I've reviewed Trick or Treat, I reviewed Tales of Halloween. You know, Halloween-themed horror anthologies. Well, here's one for any given Sunday.
All you sinners racing down that long road to redemption, but heading straight into that pit of darkness up ahead.
There's only 4 stories in this anthology, but they're good. Evil spirits at a truck stop, 3 bandmates break down on the interstate, there's a nasty home invasion, and a creepy traveler. Being a horror fan, I look for plots and kills that are creative and that I've never seen before. Gruesome and nasty, Southbound checks all the boxes. All of them.
This place feels like a bad acid trip.
Guys, we have got to go.
I'm not going anywhere.
And the last one, let's just go full Lovecraft country, honey. I am here for it. Loved it.
What do you want?
Next up for Hulu, I've got Super Dark Times. Now see, this is a different type of horror. And good God, what a movie. Okay. A group of friends are out and about messing around when something horrible happens.
Oh my God! What did you do?
Now you're screwed. Or are you? You know, it's amazing what one human being's state of mind is versus another's following an accident. Of course, you got the one that's gonna cry. And he's gonna keep repeating to himself how he's not really there and this isn't really happening. Then, of course, you've got the one that's like, I'm not going to jail for this. Okay, this is your shit. This one was eye-opening about how we react and who we become during these unfortunate situations.
Anyone asks, we're not friends. I'm not getting any sleep.
I enjoyed it and totally recommend it, especially if you like movies like The Lie. Last up for Hulu, I have Alone. Jessica is moving. During the first 30 minutes of this movie, this woman sees the same man about 4 times. And every time he makes her feel really uncomfortable. I'm sitting here watching, saying to the girl, this is it right here.
Are you scared?
We have ourselves here another lesson, ladies, of what not to do as we travel north through the Pacific Northwest. Okay, let's just stop for a minute because they talk a whole lot about West Virginia and like the Appalachians and the Roanoke this and the Blue Ridge that. But let's talk about the Pacific Northwest and all y'all's trees.
People think they can hide it, but they can't. Not from me.
I see you and all those trees along the coast. You're hiding killers. Ladies, keep your phones handy. This is a take notes type of movie. Now, watching what she had to do to survive was fantastic. A little realistic for me. Y'all need to watch that. I can see why this one did so well on Rotten Tomatoes. This one was really, really good.
You hear me? I am coming for you.
Next up, we're gonna switch over to Prime for one movie alone. And I know you're gonna be like, really? You put that on the list? I had to watch it, y'all. I had never seen it. I wanted to see it. And I looked at it and realized, well, that's not so bad. That's just gross enough to make the list. Okay, cool. Next up is Gretel and Hansel. Oh, this one. This was interesting. Can you imagine being told by your mother that you and your younger brother have to leave your home because there's no more room for you here? We have too many ghosts.
Tell me how you came to be in my woods.
Okay, to be all fair, this one is gonna play out slowly and slightly strange, like an A24 movie. Since we all know the fairy tale, it was interesting to see what they added to the story or what horrors they enhanced from the fairy tale to tell the new version of the story.
You're scared. There's something wrong here.
Some really good scenes for a PG-13. I was shocked that they pushed the story as far as they did. You should really check this one out. Now we're gonna switch over to Netflix. Up next, I have The Vanished.
Come on, kitten. It's getting cold out here.
She's not in there. Taylor! Taylor! Where is she?
Not 10 minutes into the movie, I'm thinking to myself, one, of course your child is gonna go missing. You weren't watching her. Two, there doesn't seem to be that many people around, yet there are suspects everywhere. Everyone could have done it. Anne Heche, Jason Patrick, and Thomas Jane spin you in circles as they all try to make it make sense.
Why did you say was?
She told us that we could help search tonight.
What if she was distracting you so that her husband could take our daughter?
This one was interesting. It had some twists and turns, but it's definitely worth a watch.
We should be out there searching.
What is that?
We have to get the police.
No, you'll be caught by then. I'll grab the gun.
Wendy, stop.
Next up for Netflix is Ghosts of War. This is a decent entry on the list. It's a 2020 movie. It's got one of my favorite sons, Theo Rossi from Sons of Anarchy. He's one of 5 Americans sent to a French chateau to hold it down against the Nazis.
It's bigger than my whole neighborhood in Queens.
It's supposed to be a big deal when the 82nd Airborne came through and pushed out the Nazi high command.
Well, you can only imagine what they've seen in war. But in this house, this damn house kicked their ass.
I'm just gonna say what we're all thinking.
This place is haunted.
Oh, there were dead bodies thrown around like a battlefield. This house is evil. And it won. Ghosts, demons, spirits, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Comment down below.
Let's get out of this house.
If you leave,
Next we have Assimilate. With this one, think 1978's Invasion of the Body Snatchers or 1993's Body Snatchers. And now we have Assimilate. All the same premise, except this one is a little different.
Can I help you boys?
2 teens struggling to find content for their channel stumble upon the fact that, well, they're blind. Nothing has been what it seems in their town for a very long time.
Zach?
What is it?
What the hell? Mom?
I feel like if you're gonna use a plot that has been done very well before, you gotta make it worth watching. Not the best movie, but it's a good movie. I think it got about like 60% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that, and that's about right. Not too scary, not too long, only about 93 minutes. Not too bad of a way to start your list. Last up for Netflix, I really like this one, you guys, is Hellfest. I wasn't expecting this one to be as good as it was. This one was so fun, but question, how do I get one in my town? This is the type thing I want. Lionsgate, I need this in my life. Can we sponsor some sort of nationwide experience?
It's gonna be fun, right?
Why are we signing a waiver?
Well, because the liability is, hey, bitch. A couple of years ago, some girl got totally gutted.
You think you scared me? No, move.
Let me tell you something. When I go to a horror fest or a hell night or whatever, I better be hyperventilating when I leave or I want my money back. Also, the part of the park where they can touch you, yes, please. I have paid $50 per person. I am single car riding it.
You take your job too seriously.
This really isn't funny, dude. Help me! Help me!
You know, in horror movies where you see the infamous eye shot is coming, you see the weapon getting closer and closer and closer to the person's eye, and then they cut away. Not in this one. Someone showed up to work that day and showed out. I loved it. You may find it cheesy, but going to a haunted horror anything is my thing, okay? This one definitely made the cut.
You came here to be scared, right? I can't arrest people for doing their job. Welcome to Hellfest.
For the last movie on my list, we are here. We are at number 9. I have switched over to TUBI, and there's just one movie. No One Lives. I'm realizing that if I spend enough time sifting through all the B horror thrillers on TUBI, their horror section is not to be missed. It's free. I have never seen Luke Evans in a movie like this before, and let me tell y'all, it was good.
Where are we?
Last place on Earth.
Group of thieves make the worst move of their lives when they hijack a couple traveling through town.
Get away from her.
Nothing is what it appears to be in this one. I don't want to spoil it for you, but being an avid horror fan and watcher, I know that there are several scenes in this movie that they're going to show you things that you have never seen in a horror movie.
I want this mother dead.
He's gonna come and he's gonna kill you all.
None of it was unnecessary gore. It all had its rightful place in the movie. I loved it. Shocking, brutal, great twist in the story, no mercy type of revenge. Long live horror.
You should have run while you had the chance.
That's it for another list. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I've enjoyed sitting up and putting together a whole list of movies that you can kind of sift through and find something that's just perfect for you. If you hadn't had an opportunity to like and subscribe my channel, I'd really appreciate it. It only takes a minute to take some time right now to go right down to that red button down below, click subscribe, Click the notification bell so you're alerted every time I drop a new video. And that's it, y'all. I'm not going to hold you up anymore. I will be back next week, maybe the following week. Just, I told y'all, it depends. I'm a mom. It depends on these people. If I could find a corner somewhere in the house, that's why my background has changed. I'm just trying to find somewhere quiet to get away from these people. Just give me 13 minutes. Just give me 17 minutes to do a video. But I will be back very soon with another list for you. Bye-bye.